Did we miss anything good? She pants. Oh, look, there's my brother. Come up here. Chick, did you just get your brother killed? Calm looks around for the source of the voice, squinting up at you when he spots you on the walls. He yells up at you to stay put, and then the animals burst through the gates. The wood splinters in every direction, and Hop Eyes pour in, quickly overwhelming the guards. Hop Eyes are small, but in large numbers they're fierce. You watch the security officers managing the chaos. They have gloves that shoot arcs of lightning. Okay, that's pretty cool. And if you watch close, you can practically see the skeletons of the little animals light up when they're hit. Cool. Hello everyone, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. I hope your weekend was good. Quick little bit of news before we continue on with our gameplay here. This week will be the last week of double uploads. After this week, Exocolonist will be Saturday, Sunday, which will effectively give us uploads every single day. The time for them will be the same as the normal uploads, which would be noon. So, one last reminder, I'll probably say it again in future episodes briefly, but this is the last week of double uploads for Exocolonist. Starting next week, it'll be Saturday, Sunday only, so there will be a bit of a break between episode 17 and episode 18. Just bear that in mind. Now, Mars had some news for us. Mars is watching a vid from Earth on her holopalm. She gestures you over, and you sync your holopalm with hers. The audio track comes through your hearspeak. Mars knows every word. Beside you, she recites the dialogue perfectly along with the actors. I don't know if this is a real thing, but, I'll act it out. Since the day we met, I devoted my life to finding you. I searched every train station, every coffee shop, every museum and park for you, she says. My every waking thought was only of you. Her voice goes higher. And I dreamed of you, she says. Every night my heart called to yours in the dark. I never hoped to dream I would find you again. I'm here now, she says, playing the first part again. I'm here, and I'm never leaving your side again. Mars drakes her hands down her face as the couple in the vid kiss passionately. Ugh, she exclaims. I've seen this vid 100 times, and the end always makes me want a yards. They met on a train once and spent forever looking for each other. Like, move on, It's not like living here, where there's only like 100 people to pick from. You're in a huge city. Go find anyone else. Okay, well, why do you keep watching it? She sighs, exasperated. I've already seen everything else worth watching. Before you can protest, she puts up a hand. Okay, fine. I do like the city parts. Like, isn't it post-real to imagine cities so big you could get lost in them? So many people that you could meet someone and then never see them again in your life. Mars waves away the vid screen. Sometimes I think I should have been born back on Earth, not on this dumb spaceship. She mock punches the hull of the ship behind her. I know that's mock as in play, but the way I said it there kind of made me think, even though I'm the one reading it, that it was mock as in M-A-C-H, and now I'm just imagining that she's hyper punching the ship. All those cities and people, on the stuff you could do, watching new vids, going to concerts. The only culture here is grown in a lab. Mars sighs dreamily. And the shopping. They have so much stuff on Earth. Anything you could dream, not just the rubbish our old nanoprinters can make. So, why don't you make those things, huh? I'm bored of everything I own, Mars complains. Speaking of shopping, do you want to trade some kudos for one of my old jackets? My dad say I can't print more stuff until I get rid of something. I'd say 50 kudos seems fair. Oh hey, that's the thing at a discount. I'm kind of saving up for something better than that, so nah, it looks better on you. It does, doesn't it? She says. It was made for me. Literally. Yeah, no, thanks, Mars, but I want a backpack that lets me draw more cards. Or perhaps a gun. A gun might be nice. I kind of want a gun. I think we looked last time. It was just, yeah, it was just Mars. Alright, we are 2 months away from Glow. What do we want to do? Wouldn't be bad to get our perception up a bit more. Or our persuasion. Honestly, any of the ones that we have marks in, I wouldn't mind getting up further. Empathy seems hard to build. Which, like, makes sense. How are we doing on stress? We're doing pretty good on stress. Maybe we'll just keep working then. Mars calls the meeting of the Secret Fun Times Club together. She declares it's time to put the secret part of the SFC into effect. You're going to play spies. First of all, the adults know something about the attacks at Glow that they're not telling us, Mars asserts. There's a council meeting starting soon, just down the hall. We're going to investigate. Nemi crosses her arms. Not gonna do it, she says. I didn't sign up for any Get in Trouble club. It's insulting to think that the adults are hiding information from us, Tange points out. If there's something dangerous out there, we should all know. Yeah, Cal agrees. If something is making the animals attack us, maybe we can figure it out. That way we don't have to hurt the animals. I do in fact want to be a spy. Oh, you okay, rebellion? I don't care, I want to know. Mars nods. Okay, whoever wants to come, follow me and stay quiet. Literally just not Nemi, damn, okay. You, Tange, Cal, and Mars creep down the hall toward the council room. It's still empty. Good. Mars pulls a small crystal object out of her pocket and shows it to you. It sort of resembles your holopalm. She whispers, It's a 3D camera, like the kind they used to record holovids. Garrett is going to hide it in the council room. Sweet, time to use my ninja skills. Just make sure nobody sees you, Mars says, and drops the crystal into your palm. Mars nudges you forward, and the three of them giggle and scurry back to the club room. You're on your own. Organizing 20 or greater. Sure. You grab a static mop from a panel in the wall and vigorously wipe the floor as you enter the empty council room. You work your way over to a potted antler fern and drop the crystal into the pot while pretending to dust it. Success! You casually make your way back out of the room and rejoin the others. Mars beams at you. Great work, Garrett. Now, shh, it's starting! The four of you watch the feed on your holopalm as the council members enter the room. They start with some formalities, not all that different from how Mars starts your club meetings. Antecedent gives the first report on domestic matters. We've almost finished construction on the next phase of the living area, she says. Other than that, we're doing well. Instance gives a report from engineering. We've researched... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna mess up with her every time, I think. We've researched the electrical bugs the children discovered had been chewing through the wiring, she says impassively. Even in great numbers, they provide far too little energy to make them a viable alternative energy source. It's developing. However, power efficiency is up across the board due to our efforts in exterminating them. Your mom clears her throat. I'm afraid the news isn't as good from geoponics, she says, tapping her fingernails on the table. With having to destroy this year's entire crop of pixie beans due to the way it caused hormone fluctuations in the kids. That's alarming. We're back to eating ship rations. She sighs and looks down at her hand. If we cannot secure an alternative food source and get it in the ground quickly, we will run out of food by early next year. That's concerning. Utica gives your mother her full endorsement. Rhett gives the report from defense. We're working on a strategy for dealing with the next Xeno attack. Utopia cuts in. On that note, there's still the matter of our scanners picking up that broadcast. Broadcast? Ooh. I wonder if Dice's little, air quotes, alien scanner will pick up on that. but only in glow season, she says, standing up and putting her hands on the table. It has to be connected to the attack somehow. We should investigate now. Udicott shakes her head. We need everyone near the colony during glow. It's dangerous to go recklessly off into the wilderness when the animals are so agitated. I won't be responsible for endangering more colonists, Udicott continues. If something is out there during glow, I want to try to investigate it when things are more calm. Utopia slams her fist against the table. If we don't investigate soon, we'll all be in danger, she shouts. We can't keep living like this. Rhett also stands up and points his finger at Utopia. I'll be the one responsible for telling the family of your explorer that they didn't make back, not you. So I'll thank you not to make decisions regarding the security of the colony. The rest of the council erupts into raised voices and angry adults. Mars turns off the stream audio, leaving them to continue arguing silently as you all stare quietly at each other. I knew it was bad about... Oh, I'm still getting Utopia. I knew it was bad about the food, but not that bad, Mars says. Why are they arguing about what to do about the attacks? I don't want to starve. She makes a noise of frustration. Udicott is way out of touch with what really matters. She's just like a crone, and everyone else is just her cronies. That's rude. 10 stress. Tange solemnly records your findings in the club's secret ledger while everyone else exchanged worried looks. You are not so sure you are happy you heard any of this. Hey man, it's important. Food is definitely dire. Wildcard values match as all pairs are all straights. I see. Okay, so if we go bing, boom, 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 boom. Three of a kind, so that's gonna be a 222 then. What if I do this? That's still a 22. And if we do it like... Yeah, that's just a 20. Oh, hey, we have a card becomes mental. I didn't even see that. Yeah, that didn't really help. We could have gotten a 27 out of that somehow. I really don't know how. Okay. That's fine. We need to find some way to increase food in here. Yeah, colony food shortfall, 80%. Concerning. How's it going, my zany zygomorph? The heck is a zygomorph? Hang on. Okay, I have no idea what this means, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, wait, no, Oh, no, okay, I get it. Okay. So a zygomorph is something that has two-sided symmetry or mirror symmetry. Flowers are called it in botany. So basically, the left and right will be mirrored, and then the top and the bottom will be mirrored, but different from each other. Yeah, that explanation got very scientific very quickly, and my eyes started to glaze over. Oh, I can tell you what I learned today. Multitasking. You've been so busy lately, the only way you're able to get all your work done is to multitask. Studying while you're eating, brushing your teeth in the shower, listening to holo novels while you're about to fall asleep. You have to double up everything. Got some organizing out of that. You kind of expect your mom to tell you to take it easy, but she just laughs and claps you on the back. You're my son, all right, she says. Just too much damn work. Not enough hours in the day. I know how you feel. Next one with her is 80. Pest control. Ooh. Got anything for me? Recalcitrance. Oh, hey, do I have logs? Do you want a log? I think I might be running low on logs. I am, in fact, running low on logs. Sorry, my guy. No log for you. I know you were so excited about it. Okay, might as well keep working. I'd like to get that persuasion up. The organizing is nice too. And then that and bravery will both go up a lot when we go out, and animals. Maybe even toughness in combat. You're working with Mars when a depot order comes through on your holopalm for 10 batteries for the creche. You're busy packaging up another order, so you send it over to her holopalm. Despite her constant complaining about how boring and beneath her this job is, Mars is very good at it. She finds ways to do things faster and more efficiently, and she hardly ever makes mistakes. Which is why you're surprised when you get the order from the nanoprinter and find 15 batteries. You check the requisition again. Wait, it says 15 batteries now? You swear it said 10 before. Mars scoops up the extra 5, giving you a wink as she hides them in her bag. Hey, maybe don't do that. No corruption. No corruption, Mars. Oh, don't be such a buzzkill, Garrett, she says, rolling her eyes. Even Seek skims a little off the top. I guarantee you that's not true. I'm willing to bet, like, all of my kudos on that. Why else would they keep such a tight control over the nanoprinter? What are you gonna do? Tell Uticott, she adds. If you do, Seek will be on my side, because they know I'll sell them out too. It'll be your word against both of ours. Besides, it's not even for me, she continues. It's for the SFC, which is a secret, so it's not like I can send an actual requisition for the stuff. Oh, no. I don't care, Mars. I'm sorry. No. Actually, maybe Seek does do it. I don't like that. Chief Administrator Seek acts convincingly horrified that someone would dare use the nanoprinter for personal gain. You know Seek hates the idea of someone undermining their control of the depot. They dock Mars a bunch of kudos and banish her from command for the rest of the month. Her absence is pretty obvious. Everyone knows what she did, even the governor. Mars is furious with you. Yeah, no. I'm sorry, no. Things are a little dire enough as it is, you know? We don't need people doing shit like that, and we don't want to set that precedence. I do not approve. This is a pretty solid one. That gives us a streak, and then we finish it with that. Pretty sure it can't get better than that. Could have been a 28, apparently. Damn. It's been a long month of being cooped up indoors while it poured rain and everything got too muddy and gross to play outside. You and the other teens are in the lounge again, and everyone's getting a little antsy. Tangent and Cal are bickering about something, and Dice must be bored enough that he's letting Mars paint his fingernails. Damn. Nemi's trying to do a dance she learned from watching holovids, and she's failing miserably. The sound of her music fills the room. You're starting to feel a little off, too, but, like, it's weird. Like, you want to yell, but at the same time you want to take off all your clothes and streak through the colony square. Okay. Nemi dances a little too close to Mars's collection of nail polish, bumping into the table and sending them all, and herself, clattering to the floor. Hey, watch it! Dice snaps. Dance your stupid dance somewhere else. It's not stupid, Nemi sniffles from the floor. You don't have to be so mean to me. Boo-hoo, Mars teases. What are you gonna do, dance about it? Ugh, you're all so childish. Who even cares? Hey, everyone, just shut up! Cals exclaims from across the room. Honestly, you fight all the time. You stay inside where it's nice and dry, and you don't appreciate how hard everyone else is working. It's just whine, whine, whine. You're not better just because you work outside, Tange joins in. You're not special, Cal. If I wanted to, I could work outside. She opens her hollow palm and flies her fingers over the screen. Oh, that'll be bad. There, see? Next month, I'll be working in geoponics. How do you like that? And then you can nag me about my soft hands all you want. Udicott pokes her head in from the command corridor. Children, keep it down. We can hear you all the way from the bridge. Everyone goes quiet for about a second and then explodes into arguing again. Udicott throws her hands in the air and retreats down the hallway in defeat. I mean, I would be peacekeeper here. Everyone ignores you and keeps squabbling. Mars chases Cal, and everyone else chases her, and somehow you all end up in the classroom. Suddenly, Mars shouts, Okay, everyone! Everyone! She claps her hands. 1, 2, 3, look at me! Everyone, shut up! Everyone stops arguing and looks at Mars in shock. I have an idea. We should decorate the classroom. No one seems excited by the prospect until she adds, with toilet paper. Come on, it'll be pretty. Now everyone's on board. You can feel yourself getting excited too. This is so naughty. You might get in trouble, but who cares? You're having fun. Let's make it into a competition. You split the classroom in half and break it up into 2 teams, and whoever completely covers their half first is the winner. Everyone agrees readily, even Cal, and he hates competitions. Your team is doing well until the other team sends Tangent over to sabotage your progress. Mars complains as Tange runs around tearing down your garlands, but Nemi on the other team insists that there was no rule against sabotage, so it's all totally fair. This makes Mars shriek in indignation and go flying at Nemi, knocking her to the floor for a vicious hair-pulling battle. All the noise attracts the attention of Chief Engineer Instance, who throws her hands up in dismay at the state of the room. The kids scatter her before she can make anyone clean up. Scatter! Plus 10 stress. The next day you all feel terrible. Feels like your arms and legs are made of lead, and it takes so much energy to do anything. You can barely make it out of bed. All the energy from yesterday has been drained out of you, and then some. It lasts for a week. Some of you can't even get out of bed. When you do, your moods are all over the place. Aggressive, sulky, impulsive. Till your batteries run out and you sleep for over 12 hours straight. You're resting in the lounge with your friends, watching holovids, and... Yeah, this is where that... I thought they already did that. Some of the timing on this is weird. And grazing on roasted pixie beans when your dad and Chief Engineer Instance come storming through the door. Hey, you! Instance snaps, smacking the bowl of pixie beans out of Mars's hands. Stop eating those! Stop eating... Oh, I can't do a consistent instance. I'm sorry. Stop eating those this instant! Mars looks like she's about to smack some sense into Instance, but your dad steps in. I'm sorry, everyone. We were wrong about the pixie beans. They're not safe for you kids to be eating. You've been feeding us poison? Mars shrieks. Oh, ew, 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 ew! Do my dads know you tried to kill me? Your dad spreads his hands. No, they're not. Don't worry, Mars, calm down. They're not poison. There's just a chemical in them that hyperbonds to estrogen and testosterone, your big teenage growing hormones, and the brain likes binding to that new macromolecule a lot more than the regular kind. It's been making your moods unpredictable and causing periods of hypo and hypermania. When Mars just stares blankly at you, he laughs awkwardly. In translation, he says, it's been making you kids all act all silly and feel sick. I'm sorry. Instance frowns. If it's doing this to kids, it's not long until it builds up enough to affect the rest of us too. Until further notice, no one is to eat a single pixie bean. -1 colony food, status ended hormones. I see. Your dad looks distraught. Lulu was right, he says, collapsing in a nearby chair and rubbing his eyes. She didn't trust these things, but shit, she's still going to be pissed that we don't have another successful food source. You look at him in shock. You hardly ever see him swear. Must be worse than you think. Your dad sits there in silence for a long time. Yeah, we really need to get this food situation figured out. We're at 78 stress. Bit more money making, maybe? Hey, Dice. No transmission, eh? Unfortunate. You know, we're not at 100 stress, but we're probably going to get stressed from this month, and I'd like to up our companionship with our animals. The geoponics domes are a comforting beacon of light during glow. While everything else is throwing off an unsettlingly alien light, the domes are stable, dependable, human. You like spending time in them, tending to the seedlings that will be transplanted into the fields and pollen. Yeah, get rid of that one, baby! Another year, another glow. Everyone's pretty sure there's going to be an attack this year, so the colony is on high alert. You're collecting glow phials in the geoponics garden with Cal and Nemi when the sirens begin to wail. You all stop what you're doing and look at each other nervously. Your parents run off to help defend the farms, telling you to get inside the greenhouses and stay quiet. Nemi declares she's going to the walls to watch the soldiers fight. She knows a good spot. I don't think we can help defend, so maybe we should go with her to the walls. Yeah. You and Nemi race towards the walls and scramble up so you can watch from a safe distance. Did we miss anything good? She pants. Oh, look! There's my brother! Come up here! Chick, did you just get your brother killed? Calm looks around for the source of the voice, squinting up at you when he spots you on the walls. He yells up at you to stay put, and then the animals burst through the gates. The wood splinters in every direction, and Hop-Eyes pour in, quickly overwhelming the guards. Hop-Eyes are small, but in large numbers they're fierce. You watch the security officers managing the chaos. They have gloves that shoot arcs of lightning. Okay, that's pretty cool. And if you watch close, you can practically see the skeletons of the little animals light up when they're hit. Cool. Look at him go! Nemi cries, cheering for her brother. Get him, Calm! Watch out! Oh, he's okay! She clutches your arm. He's so brave! I want to be cool like him when I grow up! You could really impress Nemi by going down there and helping out. Yeah, let's do it. You scramble down from the walls and are immediately faced with a seething wall of Hop-Eyes. We're gonna do it with no weapons, too, because we're intelligent. You kind of thought there were only a handful of these usually peaceful creatures in previous years, but there's swarms of them now. And not just Hop-Eyes. Once your eyes adjust to the chaos, you can see large creatures that look like walking bushes, these wild centipede-looking things with long spider legs, and at least one giant many-eyed thing that's hovering clear off the... Oh my god, there's a beholder! We're doomed! They all seem to be incited into a frenzy, attacking everything in sight and trying to get through the walls. It's dark and chaotic. Calm sees you through the fray. Garrett, he shouts, get to safety! You're suddenly not sure this is a good idea, but then you look up and see Nemi shouting encouragement from up on the wall. Fight tactically, combat 30 or greater? Just barely, let's do it. I'm gonna fight tactically. 5 kudos if total equals goal. Yeah, no, that's probably not going to happen. Okay. Big goal, big goal. Hmm. 15 to start, definitely not bad. What if we go bing, bang? That's not super amazing. There we go, that's pretty decent. And 15 left. It's probably the best we could do. 28 even, ooh. Could have gotten a 29. That's fine. You're not even trying to win. There's too many of them and you're unarmed. But even your vulnerability can become a weapon. You use your knowledge of the buildings around the gate to bait anything that slips past the defenders into circling back so they can be picked off by people with actual weapons. Nemi acts as your air support, calling out when certain shortcuts are blocked by the creatures so you always have an escape route. Hella. Plus 10 kudos, nice. Eventually, the defense forces manage to push back the creatures. The rest of their broken swarm flee back, got lots of friendship with Anemone out of that, flee back into the wilderness. Calm jogs over to you, breathing heavily, and slaps you on the back. "You're one brave kid," he says. "Stupid, but brave. You really helped out back there." Nemi whistles and hollers from the walls, and Calm shoots her a grin. Your parents are arguing quietly at your little table. "I'm telling you, it wasn't a fluke," your mom says. They're not just wild animals. They have a plan. The fields, the lights." "Okay," your dad replies, taking her hands across the tabletop. "We have to tell people what we saw in geoponics." They look up, noticing you in the doorway. Your dad's worried expression quickly changes to a smile. "Hey, rutabaga. What happened to the fields?" Your mom stands up. "Don't worry about that," she snaps. "Get to bed. It's late, and we have a lot of work to do tomorrow to clean up." Yeah, our food's getting fucked, man. We need to find some way to get some more food in here. Oh, I'm pretty sure we look a little different now. I'm pretty sure at age 14 we all just changed appearance. Yeah, I'm positive. Oh yeah, Mars totally looks different. So we just got a visual upgrade. Tange has shaved her head. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, let's talk to everybody. Governor Uticott is here, frowning over a hollow screen with your mother. It has a lot of numbers on it and charts that point downwards. Your mom looks up and dismisses the screen. "Do you need something, Garrett?" "Hi, Daddy." Your dad is reading a book, an actual book, dog-eared pages and everything, in the shades of the greenhouses. He blinks up at you and your shadow falls over the pages. "Oh, hey, little gooseberry," he laughs. "Do you need something?" Cal is listlessly kicking a sports ball around. "This is kid stuff," he says, eventually just kicking into the garden. "Sports is like war games for kids, you know? Winners and losers and thinking like your team is the best and everything else sucks. I just like doing important stuff now is all." "Oh yeah, you're so big and grown up." "Yo, what's up, Dice?" "I've been foraging a lot," Dice says, hitching his bulging backpack up on his shoulder. "There's a lot to eat, if you don't mind eating bugs and mushrooms." "Fair." "Hey, Nemi?" What's our friendship at? 51, not bad. You spot Nemi halfway up a garrison watchtower, her legs wrapped around the scaffolding as she cranes to look over the fence through a pair of holoculars. You clear your throat and she peers down at you and waves. Garrett! Come on up here! I want to ask you something! You clamber easily up the scaffolding. Nemi gives you a high five. Here, look through these, Nemi says, shoving the holoculars into your hands. You raise them to your eyes and look where she's pointing. A long ways out, much further than the expeditions are going, you spot a dark humanoid shape moving through the towering fungal forest. Oh, that's the mysterious stranger. We know about him. Oh, it's Dice. No. See him? Nemi asks. It's Dice! I swear it is! He's always sneaking out over the walls. So what? Nemi stares at you. So what? She repeats, aghast. He's gonna get in trouble. Only if you tell on him. Well, yeah, Nemi sputters. But someone should. The adults say we're not supposed to go outside the colony unless it's on expedition, Nemi says, taking the holoculars back and looping them around her neck. And Dice just goes whenever he wants. What if he gets hurt? What if he dies? She wrinkles her nose. What if he picks up a weird alien disease and comes back with 3 heads? Nemi scratches her cheek, where acne's made her skin dry and sore-looking. Ow, she mutters as bits flake off. I just don't know what to do about it. What do you think? He's not going to be convinced to stay inside. Telling an adult will do literally nothing. Going after him or stay out of his business. I mean... I'm gonna go exploring this month anyways. I mean, our stress is at 20, which is a little rough, but what can you do? The sooner we get everything cleared, the better. I don't know if you've been outside the walls. Nemi stares at you like you've turned green. What? She exclaims. Outside the colony? By ourselves? No way, nuh-uh. It would be fun. Nemi shakes her head. Nope, not even a little bit. No one noticed we were gone. Nope, nopity nope, nope. Nemi sings songs. Come on, live a little. Nemi punches you lightly in the arm. International House of Nope, dude, she says. We're gonna die a little if we go out there. The colony's got rules for a reason, Nemi says, staring off into the wilderness. If we do our own thing and don't care about the rules, we're all gonna be toast. Kind of like a sports ball team. We're all doing different stuff, but we all gotta play by the same rules so we can get as many points as we can. Nominee, Garrett. You look down at the ground where a passing colonist is waving up at you. You two get down from there. It's not safe. Okay, sorry, I'm on watch. Nemi shouts back, indicating her holoculars. She shoots you a smile. I guess we should get inside the watchtower, huh? I actually haven't done that once about keeping watch. Anemone's loyalty 2. So does that upgrade or like in addition? It's probably in addition. All strength cards under 3 become 3. You both climb the rest of the way to the guard platform. Nemi heaves herself over the edge and reaches down to help you up, and you notice that her hands are all banged up and scabbing over with blue scales, probably from scampering all over the place the way she does. She notices you looking and laughs awkwardly. She runs her hands through her fluffy hair. Maybe if I get beat up enough, I'll have so many scales I won't have no more acne. What did we learn about her? Oh, cool. There's a goofball serious meter, a chillness energy meter, and a rebellion loyalty meter. That's pretty dope. Alright, Tange, what you got? Tange watches a stink roach skitter behind some nearby boxes, a look of intense disgust on her face. I hate it here, she spits, shuddering. Giant bugs, constant peril, climate. We were better off on the ship. She grimaces. Many humans carry the erroneous belief that we are great explorers, but I cannot see how that is true. It would be better if we could photosynthesize, or breathe gases other than oxygen, or endure a greater range of temperatures. No, you see, all humans have ever had going for us is that, until now, there have been more than enough of us to die idiotic deaths without making a dent in our overall reproductive fitness. Peachy. What does keeping watch do? Perception, animals, friendship with anemone, kudos, and stress. Alright, I would still like to... Oh, we didn't get any bond with our animals when we stayed in there. Is it just like a possibility? Okay, we should check the notice board. Back to 90%. I haven't seen any collectibles out here. Oh. Hi there, Mr. Blending and Glittering Crystal Cluster. So Anemone, we're at 51. Dice, we're at 44. Mars, 32. Tangent, 30. Cal, 24. And you can't have friendship with the adults. But we have met most of them. All events have respawned. You know what? Maybe we're going to survey the plains. Maybe that opens new areas up, and we haven't done that yet. Well, this is definitely a new area. Ooh, the Prosaic Plains. Interesting. Definitely need to buy myself a weapon. Alright, what you got for me, Utopia? When you boarded the expedition's autobus this morning, you didn't know what to expect. It trundled you and the other survivors a few clicks north to the Prosaic Plains, a high, flat area with cooler weather than your colony. You could barely control your excitement as you watched the landscape change. And now you're here! You're finally old enough for a real survey mission away from the colony. Gain gear plascutter. Ooh, thanks. And greet Chief Surveyor Utopia at the depot. This here's a plascutter, she says, handing you one. It's a tool for cutting and heating things. And you can use it to make a fire, cauterize a wound, boil water, and it cuts some materials pretty alright. You can use it for self-defense, too, but I don't recommend it. Are we going to be in danger? She makes a so-so motion with her hand. This is a quiet area, and what we're doing, we're not supposed to be in danger. We're just going to be taking notes and pictures, keeping track of all the flora and fauna we see. Just don't touch anything, unless I ask you to take a sample. Everything is potentially dangerous. We don't know much about what's out there, which is why we need surveyors, even young'uns like you. The Prosaic Plains are a sparse region. Like you can assume from the name. You can see things from a long way off. Utopia sees you squinting at the horizon. And what are you gonna do if you see something coming for you? Try to pet it. +2 animals. Utopia puts her fingers to her temples. I'm gonna hope you were joking. Yes. Dice joins you. He must have come on an earlier autobus. Ha, good, you're here, Utopia says, digging out another plascutter for Dice. You two greenhorns are with me, for the foreseeable. Now, we don't gotta sniff each other's butts all the time out here, but I do expect y'all to be in yelling distance. Comms can get spotty out here. You and Dice share knowing glances. You've both been sneaking out to explore long before you were officially allowed to. Utopia also hands you a surveying drone and shows you how to launch it. It'll automatically perform local... I'm glad I did survey the plains. Of wherever you go, though detailed scans still need to be done manually. When you return here to the depot, it'll upload its findings to the HoloNet. Your job is to recover ground, see what's out there, and so long as it isn't dangerous, record it. She slaps you on the back. Alright, team. Don't get yourselves killed out there, okay? I love you, Utopia. You are amazing. Okay, plus 10 to combat. What's our animals like without that? 39. We won't equip the Plas Cutter yet, but we should actually have it out here. I mean, our combat's pretty decent. But that'll put us almost to 50, which will help. Can I go around? Or is this a blockage? Yeah, that's a blockage, okay. Can I go around here? No, that's a blockage. Bravery challenge. You're crossing a clearing when you hear a terrible cracking, pounding sound. A massive creature bursts through the trees. A boulder with arms, a bush growing out of its back. A bush bulb. Utopia has mentioned these before. Part animal, part vegetable, and part mineral. They're usually gentle giants camouflage themselves as part of the forest. Come at me, bitch. Okay. You become a 2. That's not too super good. That becomes a 2 is in a really bad spot, not gonna lie. It's too bad it doesn't go upwards. Okay, we'll do that for now. Does that count on yourself? Becomes 3. It does, but you still lose points there. Okay, this should be fine. Straight of 3? What are you talking about? 325? How is that a straight? What are you... Oh, because it's wild it became a 4. I see. Apparently we could have gotten a 39 out of that. Holy damn. Okay. The creature pounds past you, its powerful stone-like gorilla arms smashing the ground. Doesn't even seem to see you, and goes around you without even looking at you. You look around, but there's no sign of whatever motivated the bush bulb to run so fast. At least that's something to be grateful about. Okay. That sure was an event that happened. Oh, it's a question mark. I thought that was something in the water. There's not much to find out here, but the peaceful atmosphere is great for contemplation. You find a particularly beautiful little plateau where you can see the plains spread out before you like a picnic blanket, round eyes dotting the land like glimmering mirrors of sky. Dice is scouting further ahead. He was eager to find some adventure. Stop to meditate would probably give us some decent stress release. Remember this spot for later, though. That seems very specific. Maybe we'll just meditate. +2 perception. You focus on the sounds around you, on your breathing, on the feeling of your butt on the rock, and the slightly cool breeze on your face. It's very peaceful. You can feel yourself relax as you become one with the planet. Nice. I haven't missed anything, did I? The blue blends in. No, okay. A mass of dead bushes block your way. They have pointy spines the size of short swords, and they look very, very sharp. Blast your way through it? Let's do it. Good thing you brought a plas cutter with you. You cut a hole through the bushes and set a bunch of the surrounding forest on fire while you're at it. That'll teach those bushes to get in your way. I didn't mean to set the forest on fire, damn it! At the edge of one of these circular ponds, something sparkling catches your eye. Well, everything around here sparkles, but this thing really catches your eye. The water in the little lake is deep and milky, though, and you can't see the bottom. It's completely still, almost too still, and so perfectly circular. Remember, you've been warned about getting too close to these pools. Bravery and stupidity can be the same thing sometimes. Observing would be interesting, but I guess we're gonna go for the thing that gives us a stat increase, and potentially kudos. Random card locked in slot, okay. I am, as the kids say, down with that. If I did that instead, that's also a 14, okay. 4, 4. Nice, good round. And then could we have done better than that? I don't think so. Apparently we could have gotten a 32. Okay. You weren't scared of some pond, or whatever might live in it. You march up to the edge, keeping your eyes on the shiny prize, and paw around in the snow looking for that shiny whatever it is. Looks like it's a pretty crystal, just sitting on the ground. Good find. And nothing bad happened. Okay. Sus, but, you know, is what it is. Yo, what's up, Dice? I see you, my dude. Log. You've stopped to admire the light glinting off the water of a shallow circular lake when you notice some strange rocks near your feet. They're pink and red, bobbing in the shallow water at the shore. The rocks are flashing golden yellow. This one, then that one, then a pause. Then that one, then the first one again. You thought it was reflected sunlight at first, but no. The rocks themselves are glowing. Repeat the pattern. You play a memory game with them, touching the stones in the pattern they give you. You feel emotions coming from the rocks. Affection, interest, gratefulness. Somehow, you understand. They like the contact. Oh, cool. Are they creatures or rocks? Sometimes the lines between the two can be blurry on Vertumna. They can't move, but learn about the world from creatures who pass by and touch them. Like the way animals rub to leave their scent, these rocks entice animals to play with them and leave information about the world. You get the sense they're excited for your new scent. To what end, you don't know. I also noticed that we are going a little long, so I'm afraid we're going to have to end it here for today. Thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun, and I will see you all tomorrow for some more I Was a Teenage Exocolonist.